Balo tuko on.
Nianza.
Real Madrid tuko on.
Vibaya sana. Ninyamaze.
Nimesikia ati
Nianza.
Unaanza?
Kama vinga kama Mbappe.
Ati Rudiger will miss his next match.
So will his team.
Arsenal are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
By high-fiving
Team
Real
kubwa,
Madrid.
team kubwa. Okay, get it out now. Sema kutoka kusema.
What do I get out?
We'll never win. No, we'll never win. Champions of?
You'll never sing.
Oh, sema just
Champions
take
of
it off.
Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing. London is blue forever.
London is blue.
London is blue forever.
Balo is rocking the O2 jersey when we left the Emirates 2005-2006 season.
Highbury.
Oh, sorry. Highbury. Yes.
And with this jersey, we also beat Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And then what? After that,
we lost
stole
we
from
saw
us.
Ebue praying.
Waltuibia finale.
After him at na lead 1-0. And then what?
Waltuibia finale.
You saw Samba Magic.
Acha nikuulize.
Samba Magic.
Samir, acha
They stole from
nikuulize.
us.
Acha
Niulize,
nikuulize.
nimewacha uniulize.
Arsenal, Barcelona, they could meet in the final. Which team would you prefer to win? Juu unachukia zote. Which one would you take?
I'd want the referee to go with the trophy.
But bado tutakuwa na wewe hapa.
Aya, speaking of referees, hii game tumepata decisions zingine zinakaaje. Was it a penalty? Arsenal's
was a penalty.
Yeah, Real?
Real, it was not a penalty.
Ulsama sense yako tu na ujinga. Unavutaji mtu ndani ya box pia.
That's very mpaka unamkwamilia. You see, rise on Mbappe ilikuwa mild. Hiyo yani Mbappe alitake to advantage. Unaona? Hiyo unless Papa Perez alikuwa amecheza na Mchwa. Zapo na akampiga hapo GoFundMe yake hatari. Lakini hiyo ya inaitwaje ya
Mbappe.
Rise on Mbappe haikuwa pena. I think referee alikuwa sawa sana.
Ilikuwa pena ilikuwa ya anaitwaje Asensio. Asensio ilikuwa pena angedunda.
Hapana, haikuwa serious hiyo. Haikuwa serious.
Lakini I think by that time refa alikuwa amejua umse atakujirusha. Juu it happened a few times. Hata yeye na Merino.
Kuna time pata alifungua hapo mguu kwa Bellingham aliambiwa tu huyo. Makimata Rice actually akirudi second half alikuwa ni kama
You are star boy.
Yes, let's get there because
you are star boy dared to Panenka Couture.
The thing about
Alafu ana Panenka kando. Nani upanenka kando?
The thing about Samiro is that's what Samiro is a hater of Arsenal and hater of United. If those players do stupid things in a game, Samiro calls it out. Na anaboeka nayo sana. Saka alikubo sana leo.
Yani hii ni ball serious. This is not you're not playing against Stoke City.
This is job.
Kwa FA, this is job. Una sabotage coach. Una sabotage coach.
Unatoka
Kibera. Yani surely of all the games Saka hapa ndo alichoose kup. Alafu anapanenka wapi huko?
Side ya left.
Huyu jamani kama mkiendelea kumhype hivi ataonyesha maajabu zaidi.
Lakini ni poa alifunga juu. Tulikuwa tunasema ni ukweli.
Alijicompensate.
Tulisema ni ukweli.
Na kama angekuwa headlines kama angetoka.
Ile racism ingekuwa live.
Black Lives Matter.
Angeanza kusema tunaonewa, maplayers wengine watu waanze kumdefend. Na ni kitu angeavoid. Afadhali upige dabo uuze.
But this time angemdefend juu alikuwa anacheza kwa winga. So hapo ndo Saikia Samiro ilishia saa game.
Samiro sajake 8 minutes bana, Saiki imeisha.
8 minutes in, I realized Madrid was this is actually the worst.
How did you realize? Like what happened?
Attacking Samiro?
No, what happened? What happened that you were just
Vinicius,
like...
Alafu, what's happening? As a winger, unajua vizuri ukileta ball, striker, ama 9, ever, anakimbiangania post. Imeletwa ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu. Nobody is responding to that.
But then these guys have had either corners or crosses on the box.
Too many of them.
And ingekuwa Arsenal, just give us 3.
Lakini kama ama demo ukatia, awengi?
Wenye nani ukatia?
Sijasema nani, awengi kwa box. Sijasema nani.
Awengi kwa box because this is box to box.
Cheki, tuongeleleni tu mpira. Watu wameshinda kupeana ball ndo wanaongea sana.
Hate watch aside. The thing about I appreciate about having you guys here. Pia nyi mna watch ball, mna appreciate. Balo,
Yes.
What about Real Madrid did you see? Because it got to a point second half you're like, I game imesha. Hata Samira alisema tu, ingekuwa Real of 2 years ago ningekuwa na psych. But imefika 2 point. Nini ulienda tu hapo ukasema tu because you mentioned it in the live.
So earlier tukiangalia venye basi ilifika. You saw the reactions. Na ulikuwa unaona stadium imejaa. Vini akifunga bao yake, the way he celebrated, na kama ni bao ya kupewa, ilikuwa like 10 minutes is such a long time.
Bao na he was doing nothing. Hiyo time game.
Anyway, so in football, jana tukiona game ya PSG.
Aston Villa PSG. Ilikuonyesha tu in 10 minutes, a lot can happen. Na venye walipata bao hivyo mimi nikajua bas, this is it. I think nilijam tu nikona dish nikapeleka chakula huko nikasema hata skuli tena. Avocado ni shabu na promote avocado kwa live.
Yes, but anyway, just that 10 minutes in football is such a long time that we know comeback inaweza happen. And coming to this game, the first game tulikuwa tumetense.
Yeah.
As Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Tulikuwa najua we don't have any chances. Tukashinda game 3-0. But now game imeanza Santiago and it's like, wako kwetu kila saa. And their front three, awarudi. There's a time ball ilikuwa Saliba anaenda kutoa ball lakini striker ako kando yake. I get. But I loved how we played it in the second half. Odegaard alikuwa na too much space. Him and Partey at the center and tulijibamba. Second half I think tulikam tu kujibamba. But
I think so too. I think tuli I mean, it was a good win. When you think about it, bigger context, 5-1 against the champions. Aggregate is insane.
It's insane. Also, what Samiro said, Real Madrid ya sahi, bado. Ingekuwa yenye Ramos yuko, Pepe, Marcelo,
Cruz.
Sasa nimekuwa naongea story different.
Hiyo mid haikuwa. They let us run it. And if you think about our midfield, in as much as we're a cohesive unit, you can't just, if you put man to man, you can't say our midfield is that much better than Real. But walikuwa tu more together than.
But in terms of form, you guys are much better right now.
And they were playing together. They played as a unit.
Together
and they're moving back together.
And that's why I was happy when Modric came.
Before we go to, I want you guys to give me predictions for semis. Before we get in there, Samiro, do you think that these 2 legs has taken Declan Rice to a different level in terms of how people perceive him?
Yes.
Like, we watch ball,
personally,
where you respect Declan Rice as a footballer,
yes.
But do you feel like easy 2 legs doing it against Real Madrid?
I feel like he's proving people wrong, including me. People like me actually think he's overrated. No. But then what he's done, I hope he'll be able to do it over and over again, because you're only told that you're good because you're consistent in what you're doing, not because you've had a good game. No. So akifanya tena tutamuamini. Lakini hii yenye ameweka standard serious. So let's see what he'll do to uphold that.
Sawa. So Arsenal qualify, we meet PSG in the semi-final. Nimesikia Samiro anajifunza, ana practice. Samiro can speak French, by the way. People don't know. Samiro can speak French. Anaanza ku practice PSG, anasema nikaenda kusema hola, nikakumbuka ni Spanish. So PSG against Arsenal. Balo, I want your prediction for that tie. Who is going through to the final?
PSG.
Relax. Tutakoka kuja kwako on français.
As an Arsenal fan, Arsenal all the way, and we're winning the Champions League. But as a football fan, PSG are playing a game that we experienced Real Madrid playing in the first half, which in Mbio, but also they have a striker and they have wingers. When you go job, Vinicius leo kwa kazi, yeye ni kal kwa lap, unaget, and even him switching with Mbappe at some point, bado, because last game alicheza nje na kuna kitu alisaidia. It's gonna be tricky, but I see. We always say that we perform better when we're playing against big teams.
Yeah.
So
and teams that don't have a low block.
Exactly. We are not chasing the league. They've won the league. So I think tutajituma tu sana this game. So Arsenal.
Samiro.
Oui.
Quelle équipe va gagner ce match?
Entre. Ça, c'est la victoire du PSG. Parce que l'Arsenal n'est pas très bien. Oui.
Aujourd'hui
N'est pas
ou cette
aujourd'hui.
saison?
À la prochaine semaine.
À la prochaine semaine.
Oui.
Lakini the first
Lakini ni May.
la première match va être le troisième.
À l'équipe de France.
Pas troisième, mais 30 avril.
Oui. Oui.
De 7 mois. N'est-ce pas?
Mais pas. Wewe umechanganya kila kitu.
Hapana,
Kila
si
kitu.
first leg ni 30th of April this month.
Lingala. I feel like
First
I'm
leg ni
making a
30th, 30 avril. 7 mois. N'est-ce pas?
Si n'est-ce pas.
Aya, sawa. Haijalishi.
Très bien.
Aya. N'est pas un problème.
Qui va gagner cette match? L'Arsenal ou PSG?
Le PSG. Oui, le PSG.
Umesema na kifua?
Le PSG.
Avec kifua.
Avec beaucoup de confiance.
Wacha niwapatie methali in French. Qui vient tard à table ne trouve que des os. Inamaanisha the person who comes last to the table only finds bones. Kwa hayo machache umesema PSG, sawa. The other leg tuko na Inter Milan. Balo, how is your Italian?
If I speak, I'm finished.
Tuko tu hivi.
I only bear an Italian name, but get it, guys.
Aya, Balo.
Uh-huh.
Inter Milan versus Barcelona. That is going to be a very interesting game because Inter are proving to be, I feel like, in this semi-final, if you consider the injuries that Arsenal have, if you consider the youthfulness of PSG, if you consider Barcelona at that high line, there are times where the defense is not great, Inter are the most balanced team in this semi-final. Mm-hmm. Who takes it? Who qualifies for the final?
For the back.
Shida yako ni kuongea kama fan.
Barcelona.
Like when you fan of Barcelona, by the way,
maturity tashinda game.
Oh, maturity.
Nani up front?
Maturity gani?
Lewandowski up front.
So Lewandowski peke yake. Wasi wamecheza finali pamoja.
Nani?
What do you mean maturity?
Nani amecheza finali pamoja? Nani amecheza finali pamoja? Sinta. Lakini
so by maturity unamaanisha
by the time wamekuwa finali.
No, stop misplacing vocabulary.
By maturity,
what are you saying, young man?
What are you saying?
What
are you saying?
With Lewandowski up front, mature.
Barcelona is simply playing better football, not maturity.
They are more mature.
Why you lying to us?
Simi nishakwambia. Maturity ndio
ni wewe umesema.
Where you are.
So umesema Barca watachapa Inter?
Yep.
Umesema?
Barcelona will win, but I want Inter to win.
Aya. So
why will
Barcelona will
why
win?
Will Barcelona
as a hater? Your head? What is your head saying?
Why will Barcelona
As a hater,
I
want Inter to win,
so
but
that's your heart.
Football wise,
your head.
My head now. My head knows that Barcelona will win. My heart wants Barcelona to lose.
Okay, so Inter. So we'll say Inter umesema Barca. Sorry, Barca.
Or Banta.
So, tumeingia finali. Huyu anasema repeat ya 2006. Sindio? Wewe unasema PSG versus Barca
versus Inter.
Unatusumbua pia wewe.
Okay, sawa. PSG versus Inter. Who takes it?
PSG and whoever is playing
who are the champions of Champions League this season? PSG. Arsenal this year. Banta inaisha.
We are gonna win the Champions
of Europe. Champions of Europe, we will sing that.
The time.
Take my cup. Get this mic away from me. Wacheni bedhi hata ili ache kuhumble, nilikuwa nataka Arsenal haiwezi shina Champions League.
Tulimaliza ile nyingine.